Texting with your ex is like a game of catch. One person throws the ball, in other words, they send a message, and then you wait, and the other person throws the ball back to you. So if your ex broke up with you and, you begged and pleaded for them to come back and they said no, and then all of a sudden you're writing a letter to them, right, and they're not responding, and then you're talking to their friends and family and still they're not doing anything, and you're watching their stories and they're still not doing anything. It's like you're running up to that person you just threw the ball to. You're like wrenching out of their baseball glove and you're running back from the place that you threw it from, and then you're throwing it back to them, and then you're running back and grabbing the ball back from them and running back again. Does that sound ridiculous? You're putting all the effort in for both parties. And the reason why you're doing this is because subconsciously that you know that if you don't do all the work, then essentially nothing's going to happen because they're not at where you're at emotionally at this point in time. The part that you don't realize is by throwing them the ball and waiting for as long as it takes, probably much longer than what you're even comfortable with, okay? Eventually, they're going to throw that ball back to you. And once they throw that ball back to you, now you're in the game. Now they're participating. Now you can work with this scenario, but you can't do it where you're the only one that's willing to play catch. So if you're in contact with your ex after a breakup and you're trying to figure out how can you put this thing back together, right? How can you get this person back into your life? What I want you to do is click into my profile, click this link down here, and get connected with me so that way I can hear about where you're at right now and all the things that have happened up to this point and give you some advice moving forward on how to get your ex back.